اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Ata Rahimahullah narrates, I said to Aisha radiallahu anha, tell me something unique about the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. She replied, what aspect of his life was not unique? He came to me one night and lied down with me under my duvet. He then said, let me worship my sustainer. Saying this, he got up, performed ablution and began offering salah. He cried to such an extent that his tears flowed onto his chest. He then went into ruku, the bowing posture, and cried. He then went into prostration and cried. He then raised his head and cried. He continued in this way till Bilal radiallahu anhu came informing him of the time of the Fajr Salah. I said to him, O Messenger of Allah, why are you crying so profusely, whereas Allah Jalla Jalaluhu has forgiven you all your past and future sins? He replied, should I not be a grateful servant? And why should I not do this when Allah Jalla Jalaluhu revealed this verse to me on this night? إن في خلق السماوات والأرض واختلاف الليل والنهار لآيات لأولي الألباب. Surely in the creation of the heavens and the earth and in the alternation of the night and day are signs for people of intelligence. Mentioned by Ibn Hibban. Aisha radiallahu anha narrates that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the person who is in the habit of offering the tahajjud salah and is overtaken by sleep on some night, Allah Jalla Jalaluhu records the reward for tahajjud salah in his favor, and his sleeping is a gift for him from Allah Jalla Jalaluhu, in the sense that he receives the reward of offering tahajjud salah without having offered it that night. Mentioned by Nasa'i. Abu Darda radiallahu ta'ala anhu narrates that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the person who goes to bed with the intention of getting up in order to offer the tahajjud salah and is then overtaken by sleep till the next morning shall have recorded in his favor whatever intention he made, and his sleeping shall be a gift for him from his sustainer. Mentioned by Nasa'i. Muaz ibn Anas al-Juhanni radiallahu ta'ala anhu narrates that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the person who remains seated in his place after offering the Fajr Salah, saying nothing but good, and then offers 2 rakats of Ishraq Salah, his sins are forgiven, even if they are more than the foam of the ocean. Mentioned by Abu Dawud. Al-Hasan ibn Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu narrates, I heard the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam saying, the person who offers the Fajr Salah and remains in the remembrance of Allah Jalla Jalaluhu till sunrise, and then offers 2 or 4 rakats, the hellfire shall never touch his skin. Mentioned by Bayhaqi. Anas ibn Malik radiallahu ta'ala anhu narrates that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the person who offers the Fajr Salah in congregation remains seated in the remembrance of Allah Jalla Jalaluhu until sunrise, and then offers 2 rakats shall receive the reward of 1 Hajj and 1 Umrah. Anas radiallahu ta'ala anhu said, the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the reward of a complete Hajj and Umrah, the reward of a complete Hajj and Umrah, the reward of a complete Hajj and Umrah. Mentioned by Tirmidhi. Abu Darda radiallahu ta'ala anhu narrates that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Allah Jalla Jalaluhu says, O man, do not lag in offering 4 rakats of salah at the beginning of the day, and I will suffice you for all your needs for the rest of the day. Mentioned by Ahmad. Note, this virtue is for the Ishraq Salah and could also be for the Salah al-Duha, mid-morning Salah. Abu Hurairah radiallahu ta'ala anhu narrates that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam sent a military squadron which acquired a lot of booty and returned very quickly. A person said, O Messenger of Allah, we never saw a military squadron that returned so quickly and yet acquired so much of booty. The Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, should I not inform you of a person who can acquire quicker and more booty than this? A person who performs an excellent ablution at his house, goes to the masjid, offers the Fajr Salah and then offers the Ishraq Salah after sunrise. Such a person earns much more in a shorter time. Mentioned by Abu Ya'la. Abu Dharr radiyallahu ta'ala anhu narrates that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, an act of charity is incumbent on every joint of your body. Every tasbih, glorification of Allah Jalla Jalaluhu, is an act of charity. Every tahmeed, singing the praises of Allah Jalla Jalaluhu, is an act of charity. Every tahleel, proclaiming the oneness of Allah Jalla Jalaluhu, is an act of charity. Every takbir, proclaiming the greatness of Allah Jalla Jalaluhu, is an act of charity. Commanding good is an act of charity. Prohibiting evil is an act of charity. 2 rakats of salah which a person offers at the time of duha makes up for all this. Mentioned by Muslim. Buraidah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu narrates, I heard the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam saying, there are 360 joints in the human body. It is his duty to give in charity on behalf of every joint. The companions radiyallahu ta'ala anhum asked, who is able to do that, O Messenger of Allah? He said, phlegm in the masjid which you bury and any obstacle from the path which you remove. If you are unable to do that, then 2 rakats of salah, al-duha, will suffice for you. Mentioned by Abu Dawud. Abu Hurairah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu narrates that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, he who safeguards 2 rakats of salah, al-duha, shall have his sins forgiven, even if they are like the foam in the sea. Mentioned by Ibn Majah. Abu Darda radiyallahu ta'ala anhu narrates that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, he who offers 2 rakats of salah, al-duha, will not be recorded among the negligent. He who offers 4 rakats will be recorded among the ardent worshippers. He who offers 6 rakats will be sufficed for that day. He who offers 8 rakats, Allah Jalla Jalaluhu will record him among the obedient ones. He who offers 12 rakats, Allah Jalla Jalaluhu will build for him a house in paradise. Every day and night, Allah Jalla Jalaluhu has a gift and a charity which He gives to His servants. Allah Jalla Jalaluhu has not given a gift to His servants that is superior to inspiring His servant to engage in His remembrance. Mentioned by Tabarani. Abu Hurairah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu narrates that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, he who offers 6 rakats after the Maghrib Salah without talking any evil between them, then these 6 rakats will equal the worship of 12 years. Mentioned by Tirmidhi. Note, if a person offers 4 rakats of optional Salah after the 2 rakats Sunnah Muakkida of the Maghrib Salah, then these will total 6 rakats. Some scholars are of the opinion that these 6 rakats are separate from the 2 rakats Sunnah Muakkida of the Maghrib Salah. Abu Hurairah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu narrates that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked Bilal radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, O Bilal, tell me of the deed in which you have the most hope of reward which you did in Islam, for I have heard your footsteps in front of me in paradise. Bilal radiyallahu ta'ala anhu replied, I have not done any deed in which I have the most hope of reward, except that whenever I perform wuzu, be it day or night, I offer with that wuzu whatever salah Allah Jalla Jalaluhu destined that I should offer. This refers to Tahiyyatul Wuzu Salah, mentioned by Bukhari. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the tawfiq to make amal upon whatever we have listened to, and may He give us the tawfiq to send this to others, inshallah. Subhanallah bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma bihamdika, nashhadu an la ilaha illa ant, nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayh.